Hey guys! Today I have an unboxing for you. This is sort of a surprise unboxing. I did not anticipate getting a puzzle today, but I did. I just picked my girlfriend up from the airport, and while she was on vacation, she apparently was at some store that sells puzzles and stuff, and saw one that she decided to get for me. So, here it is. It is the Rubik's Void puzzle. I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, now it's like a traditional void cube in that it's hollow. And you can see my finger back there. But it's a little bit different. First off, you can see that it's a little bit curvy and ring looking, and this is a regular void cube, and it's much more boxy and just like a regular Rubik's Cube without the center. I know Red KB unboxed one of these recently, and he liked it a lot, so I'm anxious to get inside and see how it is. So, let's move this down a little bit so you can see the cube better, and let's get into it. Alright, that was a little bit challenging, but I have the puzzle. I think everything else in here is just crap, so I'm not worried about that. First thing I noticed is that this is really, really light. It's not nearly as heavy as... Not that my regular Void Cube's heavy. This one just feels really light. Another thing I've noticed that you guys have too is that it's very rounded. On the corners there, it's shaved down, so that's just black plastic, so that it's, you see how it's like flattened and rounded down. It's not quite like a flat angle, it's rounded, but those are shaved down, and the centers are cut out wider so that it's a circle. The whole theme of this is circular. As you can see, that hole all the way through there is a circle, and it's set up to look like a ring on the outside instead of just 8 squares. So that's interesting, and all the colors like that. The color scheme is, well, I guess it's really not normal. It looked normal for a second. Where white would normally be, I have orange, because here's blue and here's red. So orange is opposite purple, green is opposite blue, which is normal, and yellow is opposite red, which is not. So the color scheme is not standard, but it's also not the same as the other void cube, which is also not standard. So that's weird. Alright, let's get a first turn in. Ooh, that's really smooth. Wow, that's really nice, actually. It turns very smooth and very easy. It does not take much force. One problem with the other void cube that I had is that because of the construction of the mechanism, it has to be lined up perfectly before you can do a perpendicular turn. And that is the same thing on this one. That's just a result of the kind of mechanism that a void cube uses. Is that it... Just because of the way it's used, like, it can't be even a little bit out of alignment for it to work. Let's try and do a little corner cut there. It's, you know, maybe a millimeter off, and it barely does it. And anything more than that, and it just plain won't. So you've got to have it lined up really well, which on a cube that's this loose might be a problem, just because it's so loose and easy for, like say I'm turning this top layer here. But see, the bottom layer here has gotten a little bit askew, and so that might make it hard to use because it's so easy for it to get out of alignment with itself. So the looseness of it, coupled with the low tolerance the edges have, or the corners have, for turning, might make it so that it's really difficult to use. But all in all, it's pretty sweet because it's a void cube. It's hollow all the way through. You can see my finger there, and it's like that from all sides. You can, you know, stick your finger through the puzzle. It's 100% through there, and it can still turn fine. My hand's just in the way. But yeah, so that's a void cube. These are a little bit harder to solve than a regular Rubik's Cube, but they're not too bad. And all in all, yeah, I would recommend this one. My other one is a LanLan void cube, and well, it's nice. I feel like this one's a slight improvement. The turning is a little bit lighter and a little bit easier. There's less force involved. And it does seem like while the turns, well, you know, it is a little intolerant of being unlined up, of being misaligned. It seems like it's a little more tolerant than the LanLan one was. So that's a nice change. And the shape is also pretty sweet. I like the fact that it's more circle oriented and it has the rounded down corners and the circular center cutouts, which are a little bit bigger because they're circled out. So all in all, that gives this one a nicer overall look. The colors are really bright. It is a little cheesy looking because it has like those like ring patterns on the colored stickers like that. So it does look a little bit cheesy and a little bit childish, but all in all, it does feel like it's a better puzzle, and I would recommend it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment them below, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Have a great day.